Welcome to Power Your Story Podcast, a podcast produced by high school students in Chicago with the support of After School Matters and the creative Impostor Studios. My name is Maya, and I will be hosting this episode.
My name is Leo, and I will be co-hosting.
My name is Adrian, and I will also be co-hosting.
And last but not least, my name is Corey, and I will also be co-hosting.
On this episode, we'll be talking about drum roll, please. Taylor Swift. That's right, everyone. Today is about T. Swizzle, her music, and her global influence as a famous pop artist and international figure. So, if you're 50, you should definitely tune in.
And even if you're not a Swiftie, don't skip just yet. As many people know by now, Taylor has reached an increased peak in her career. She's filling up whole football stadiums, selling out millions of expensive tickets, and has fans practically fainting at her newest international concert, the Eras Tour.
With how many times her name has been in the headlines, I'm sure that some part of you, no matter how small, is wondering, how the heck is she so famous? After all, it's hard for people to ignore her and her fans' insane love for her and her music. So much so that there's even Swiftie cult rumors going around on popular social media platforms. Curious? Well, you're the lucky one for today because you can find out more in this new podcast.
That's right. Let's have some answers to your burning questions about Taylor Swift, as we will be using her as a case study to answer the following. How do people get so obsessed with celebrities?
If you're here, thanks for joining us and enjoy the podcast.
All right, let's begin. How about we start with a discussion of how Taylor Swift rose to fame?
I'll take that one. As a Swiftie myself, I know all the deets on Taylor's history. Taylor Swift became famous through her undeniable talent, captivating lyrics, and relatable storytelling. She initially gained recognition as a country music singer-songwriter, releasing her self-titled debut album in 2006. Swift's authentic and emotive style resonated with listeners, propelling her to stardom. Over the years, she seamlessly transitioned into pop music, breaking records with her awesome hits.
Wow, that's so interesting. She's been popular for a really long time. Hey, I actually think I heard quite a few of her songs on the radio.
Do the words "Shake It Off" ring any bells, Adrian?
Oh, yes, I definitely heard of that one before. It's one of her biggest hits.
It's really catchy. How about we all share our favorite Taylor Swift songs?
Shake It Off.
Come up with Ice Spice.
Mine's is I Knew You Were Trouble.
Those song choices are all great choices, but they also seem to be more on the mega popular side. There are plenty of other great songs that maybe aren't as known, like New Romantics, Back to December, Hoax, Champagne Problems, and my personal favorite, All Too Well.
I will definitely check them out later.
You should also maybe try and listen to songs on each album. They're all so different.
Noted.
That's enough talk about our favorite Taylor Swift hits. There's honestly too many. How about we start digging into our case study?
Like we mentioned earlier, Taylor's been popular for a while, but this new phenomenon regarding the Eras Tour is especially interesting. You see, Eras Tour ticket sales crashed on popular websites due to high and instant demand. As a result, the unavailability of tickets created a scarcity in the market, allowing ticket resellers to take advantage of the situation and inflate prices to high levels.
But that situation served as a mere obstacle to fans. People were willing to pay thousands of dollars to go and see her. In fact, some people clicked the buy button without even thinking twice.
Yeah, hey, Maya, you said you're Swiftie, right? Did you go to the Eras tour?
Yes, Taylor is my favorite celebrity in the whole world. I'll tell you this though, tickets were not on the cheap side. It was worth it though.
Really?
Wow, that's crazy. How much will people willing to pay?
Our common range was $1,000 to $1,100. Probably more than that too. I've heard that someone actually spent $20,000 in California.
That's too much. Would you pay $20,000?
Maybe.
That's insane.
It doesn't stop there though. There are people legitimately risking their lives by climbing the fences of popular stadiums in the US just so they can catch a small glimpse of her. Inside, there were fainters, people wearing diapers to avoid bathroom breaks, and even people who got so overstimulated that they got temporary amnesia. They practically forgot all about the concert.
I even heard that in one city, they almost caused an earthquake. That's a more extreme version of shaking it off.
I don't get it. I like Taylor Swift, but how do people get that obsessed?
It gets even crazier. Some people have started speculating that Swifties are actually a cult. You see, fans are really passionate about Taylor's music, often organizing themselves into communities and engaging in various activities to support her. The cult like devotion stems from the way Taylor Swift's music resonates with their fans and creates a sense of connection, belonging, and empowerment, further fueling their adoration for her, maybe even to more extreme levels. I once saw a TikTok that people at the Eras Tour movie were dancing in a circle, holding hands during Willow. It kind of looked like some sort of ritual, but that makes sense considering that Swift does the same thing on stage with her dancers and in the Willow music video.
That makes sense. But I'm a bit creeped out. Don't you think an obsession like that is a little unhealthy? How does something like that even happen?
I might have an answer. Here are some potential reasons. One is celebrity culture. Some individuals are more inclined towards celebrity culture, creating a desire to obsess over famous people like Taylor. This can be due to a need for escapism, entertainment, or a sense of identification with a particular celebrity. Another reason is personal connection. People may feel a personal connection to Taylor through her music or public persona. Her lyrics often touch on relatable themes, and individuals may find solace or inspiration in her words, leading to a stronger emotional attachment. As we all know, she writes a lot of breakup songs, and people go through a lot of breakups, so that works itself out, well, really good because she's so good at writing about them in her songs. And then third reason is emotional fulfillment. For some, an obsession with Taylor Swift can provide emotional fulfillment in the form of excitement, joy, or private escapism. Following her career, engaging in fan communities, or immersing oneself in all things related to Taylor Swift can act as a temporary distraction or source of enjoyment.
Wow, you know that actually makes a lot of sense. I think I better understand now why people are so crazy about her.
Taylor's influenced a lot of people. She's really relatable and uses deep lyrics to effectively share common struggles. She puts words to pain, and a lot of people have great stories of how she's helped them heal from it.
She's also really nice. Taylor has been known to visit hospitals, schools, and fan events to meet her fans in person. These surprise visits not only make her fans' day, but also show how much she generally cares about them. She even gives some fans who are terminally ill free tickets to her concerts.
One time, a fan got really sick and missed Taylor's Reputation tour, and she made a promise that she'd give the fan tickets to her next concert once they got better. Sure enough, the fan got tickets to the Eras tour and paid nothing.
That's so sweet of her.
Taylor also surprised her fans with free meet and greets, listening parties, and features.
I think it's safe to say that despite the crazy obsession regarding her stardom, Taylor Swift is still a really great musician in person.
That's why I love her.
On that note, I think now is a good time to end the episode.
We hope you've enjoyed today's episode of Power Your Story about Taylor Swift. A reminder that Power Your Story podcast is produced by Chicago high school students with production support from After School Matters and the creative Impostor Studios. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Power Your Story Podcast, and visit our website at poweryourstorypodcast.com. Once again, my name is Maya and I hosted this episode.
My name is Leo and I co-hosted.
My name is Adrian and I co-hosted.
And last but not least, my name is Corey and I also co-hosted.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.